Hey everyone, Steve here at the DJ Lab, and I'm a few minutes late. Always having technical difficulties here. Gonna see who pops in here, and don't know if the stream is running well or not. So we'll see how it goes. Make sure I'm not doing any dropped frames or anything crazy like that. I think we're good now. So here's what I want to show you. It's the Rane 1 MK2. So I just want to also let you know this works with DJ Pro. So I'm going to show you that in a second as well too. And I'm going to go over any questions that you guys have, give you some answers, show you around the system a little bit because I've had it for a couple of weeks now. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of stuff with the new studio. So I've only really played around with it for maybe like about a week to give you a bit of a rundown of what's going on here. Let me just get into the chat, make sure everybody's here that needs to be here. So we're going to give it a few moments because I know people were waiting, and it is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I know most of my guys are probably sleeping right now, but we'll see how it goes, right? Let me just get Serato up and running here. And hopefully some people actually show up and have some questions about this system because I got pretty early to be here. I was here late last night making videos, and let me adjust the camera a little bit here too. That's a bit much. This is the new Elgato Facecam 4K that I'm using as a top down, giving it a try to see how well it works. So like I said, if you're in the chat, feel free to say hello, tell me where you're from. And if you have any questions about the new Rane 1 MK2, just came out today. It's available like right now. You can go to the store this second and you can buy it. Just make sure everything's looking okay on YouTube here. What's going on, Johnny? Nice to see that we got some early morning risers here to come check this out with me. I do, by the way, I just launched, I have a video, I got a bass house mix video I put up, might be blocked in some countries, that I did on this thing. I've got the Francesca did her overview of this. That video is up on the channel right now. I did my overview of this. Wait, I just launched. Okay, so we sound good. Everything's going good on the mic and stuff. So let's talk about some of the new features. For instance, we don't have our touch strip up here, which, you know, was pretty nice to have, but now we have all these modes here where we can have another set of pads to run some hot cues, some sample banks, the sampler, the stems, beat jump, which I like to use a lot, your stem roll, stem effects, and your loops. So when you go into stems, obviously, you have, let me go into stem mode here. You have access to your drum, your bass, your melody, your vocal. And what else I really like, if you hold shift and stem level, now, see how when I turn that down, I'm adjusting the bass. The mid does the bass and the melody. So drums on bass, Mids does the melody and the bass. See how it turns off. And then, of course, our highs can control our vocals. So you can add more vocal or you can have less. You can really fine tune your stems. It's not just an on and off situation like typical. So I think that's a really good improvement right there, just in that alone. And then we have all the hardware effects here. So hardware effects, let me just kind of go through a couple of them here to show you what's going on here. We got a lot. Backspin, beat break, bit crush, break, choppa, cyclone. I really like cyclone. Delay, duck echo, echo, echo out, which is very handy for transitions. The flanger, hold echo, matrix, mute, phaser, pitch down, the pumper, the recycler, the reverb, rider, riser, roll, scale down, stutter out, fader filter, fader pitch, fader ring, fader roll, fader tone. That's it. They're all hardware effects. It's not software based like the old Ring one anymore. It's the exact same size, by the way. So if anyone is thinking to upgrade, you don't have to change your table or your case or anything like that. It does come in white. This is not a white skin like my usual stuff. The new faders feel really, really nice. And what's really cool now, something I really wish I had have done is on the Performer, you can adjust the tension of your crossfader on the front. This one here, you got to pop the 4 screws out, take your knobs on and your caps off here. And there's an adjustment right there on each of them that you can tweak them. Blue 420. Does it take USB flash drive and is it not a touchscreen? This is a DJ controller. This is for Serato. This is not a standalone controller. The Ring 1 wasn't standalone and neither is this. This is just the evolution of the Ring 1. If you want to do flash drive stuff, you want touch screens, you're looking at, either any one of the Newmark all-in-one units, the Denon all-in-one units, or if you want to go over to the Pioneer DJ side of things, you've got a few options there as well too. Does anyone else have any other questions about this unit? As we're waiting for more people to show up, because I know it's early. Oh, sorry, I had the mic muted. So here's what I was saying. Let me just get back to what we're talking about. Blue 420. I'm not going to talk about other DJ controllers and stuff right now. This is the launch of the Ring 1 MK2. If you're interested in this, great. If not, I have so many other videos talk about all the other gear that there's a million recommendations out there. So catch me on another stream. Ask me these questions. This really isn't the time for that. As for scratching, I'm not really a scratch guy, but I'll do a little something. That's my something, man. That's about as much as you're going to get out of my scratching today, guys. Let's talk about some of the other things here. Check this out. So I'll turn this down. If you're familiar at all with the Ring ones, you'll see you've got your vinyl plate that you can unscrew and change out. You could put a 45 on this thing. Slip mat. And your plate. Now, something to know, if you buy one of these things, what's going on? DJ Mark Vex, Rane Performer, the Rane 4 Performer. Well, it's actually not the Rane 4 Performer. It's just called the Rane Performer. But we all know what you're talking about. Is the father. No. You know, I love the Performer, and I would not say it's the father of this. The father of this is the Ring 1. Well, think of the Ring 1 more like the little brother. Because this is the evolution. This is the next deal. And I know that's going to be a big argument, but here's the thing. Rane Performer is great. It's bigger, so it's not as portable, and you might not need 4 channels. And you might like the feel of the platter. I think the feel of the platter is, to me, it feels a little bit more like vinyl, right? So see those 2 dots, those 2 little nipples? The two little nubs there. You got to line them up with the 2 holes. And then you may feel, well, it worked good for me. Yesterday when I put it on and took it off and put it on, it had a little bit of a wobble. And you just got to make sure when you put it on, it has like a little, you'll feel the little click. And you'll know it's on good. There is a washer that comes in here. I don't have it with me. That you can put the washer on so you can get like a better backspin. And I'm sure a lot of you out there will probably put your own slip mats on because factory slip mats are okay. And for me, they're loose enough. I mean, like, but some people like to do a real crazy backspin, right? Me, I'm not really into backspins that much. A couple other things to note. XLR booth, XLR main out. There's an RCA out as well, too, for the main. But booth is not 1/4 inch. You've got your 2 mics. The mics now have, what do the mics have in them? Go into the menu here. Shift, go menu. So microphone, you can adjust the echo feedback, your reverb size. You can really do a couple of tweaks. So you can really tweak the echoes and the reverbs if you're into the microphone work on this thing. It's got 2 mics. And of course, and an auxiliary. And a lot of people don't talk about that. So it's not just a 2-channel, but on the front, you do have an auxiliary that you can adjust the high and low EQ on it, plus still have a microphone. On the front, you got your deck contour, so you can adjust, you can reverse it or adjust to be fast or slow for your faders. Save the crossfader on the front. Your Q mix, your Q levels on the front. Acapella instrumental buttons, they're different now. It used to be the sensor button and the reverse. Now your sensor reverses up here. And I guess really the biggest question is going to be, if you have a Ring 1, should you run out today and go buy one of these? And my answer is going to be, depends on yourself. If you really love stems, this is nice. And if you're a scratch DJ and having access to your scratching and having that right there. Now, personally, if I had to have redesigned this, and I'm not a scratch DJ, but I'm just saying based on what I know from scratch DJs, I might have put the browser loader knobs over here, and I might have put these over there. Because if you're scratching and you trigger, you see what I'm saying? How that would have been, in my opinion, anyways. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people were talked to about the design and the build of this that know a lot more about DJing than I'm ever going to know. But just seemed like that would have been a pretty good spot. But maybe they wouldn't be able to fit it in. I guess that's kind of the problem right there. Space. So let me know what you think about this thing so far. Do you like it in white, by the way? I've been whining and crying for years that every time a new piece of gear comes out, I got to wait like 3 years to get it in white. So then I got to skin on my stuff. And I don't mind skinning stuff. It looks good. But finally, like, Rane knows their customers. The person who's buying this, you are a wedding DJ. This is wedding DJ all day long because you've got a couple good microphone inputs. You got an auxiliary input, 2-channel. You got the platters. It's in white. Has all the hookups that you need. Oh, by the way, USB-C on the back of this. No more USB-A stuff. So USB, it comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable. We all have MacBooks, no more adapters. So that's a pretty handy thing to have right there. Of course, you can hook up 2 laptops just like usual. That's a pretty standard thing nowadays. But should we talk about some of these effects? Maybe I'll get some of these effects going here.
And then just get my satisfaction. 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 And then just hope till I can get my satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction.
Everybody look at me. I walk in the door, you start screaming. Come on, everybody, what you hear? Move your body around like an limb. Everybody get your necks a crack around. All you crazy people, come on, jump around. You don't wanna be with me, baby. Make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all. He's a man, it'll make you back hard, make you crack hard, wish you never ever at all.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
And when she walks with passion. Can handle it. When she asks something, but she means it. Even if you never ever see it. Everybody get your neck to crack around. All you crazy people, come on, jump around. You're doing anything to keep her by your side. Because she says she love you long time. Make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all. She's a man, it'll make you back hard, make you touch hard, make you fall real hard in love. She's a man, it'll make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all. She's a man, it'll make you back hard, make you touch hard, wish you never ever met at all. You wish you never ever met at all. You wish you never ever met at all.
Come on! Pushing. Push.
Make you want all. She's a man, it'll make you back hard, make you crack hard. Wish you never ever met at all. Never ever met at all. You wish you never ever met her at all. You wish you never ever met her at all. You wish you never ever met her at all.
Come on! Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my.
No, Oliver Twist, I did not say it has USB inputs. I said it uses USB-C to connect to the computer. This is pretty easy stuff. Rane 1 MK2 is an upgrade from the Rane 1, which is a controller for Serato. It currently does work with DJ Pro as well, too. And I wouldn't say this is an awesome performance because I'm not the best DJ for scratch and playing around. I don't have a set. And I want to try to monetize this video, so I'm not going to play a lot of music. I'm going to do a mix later. I'm just not doing a mix now on it. This is literally a live question and answer period. So, anybody that has questions can jump in here and hopefully I can answer them. That's kind of the idea right now, is if you need to know something about this thing, ask. Wonder if I can oh, I see. Background's unavailable. So, yeah. See what's going on in the chat here. DJ MFB has the original Rane one. How much better is it? That's kind of for you to decide, I guess. Um, if you like to do a lot of tricks, hardware effects. I think if you use a lot of effects, hardware effects are improved. They do sound a lot better than the software effects in that sense. So if you need that, if you feel like that's been an issue for you, is it grounds for divorce? you know, hey, here's let me try and or that mic down just a touch. Here's what I would say. You take your Ring One right now and you put it up for sale and you put a high price on it and see what happens. Now, if you use your Ring One all the time, you've made your money with it, and this is a part of your business, well, it's a business write-off. It's a tax write-off. So you can justify buying another one and you could keep the other one as a backup, or you could sell it for a good price. I like personally to update my stuff consistently so my shit never gets old and never breaks. I like to stay current. And I know some people, they don't upgrade their computer, they don't upgrade their controller, and they're great DJs. You don't need to have all of this stuff. You really, it's not a necessity, right? So I wouldn't say there's anything about this unit that would make you have to go buy it. I'm never going to be the guy to say you have to get it. Well, sometimes there's some things you have to get. This is one of those ones that, like I said, if you really like DJing with stems, the workflow and everything, and having the acapella instrumental buttons, there's a lot of things here that just make the workflow more fun and easy. And I like it in white. Like, skins are great. And I don't have any problem with skins, but keep in mind, I'm in a studio environment where my skins don't get a lot of abuse. So, things can peel, that can happen, or they're not perfect in your OCD. This is nice because it is completely white. It's factory white. Now we got to wonder, at what point is somebody going to cry online that's white and they wish they had a black one, and they're going to turn around in a year or so and make a black one? We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping, if anything, before you make a black one, Rane, make a red one, make a blue one. I think red would be fire. Technically, I think red would look nice. And I would say, here's the thing about if you get a performer, you're going to need to buy a whole new case. It's heavier and it's cool. You can just stem split. You can do a lot of crazy stuff. But if you're a real scratch guy and you're used to these platters, the Rane Performer, you might not love. It might feel different for you. So that's the hard choice, right? So technically, and price point. That's important too. Rane Performer costs more. This is $14.99 US. It's exactly the same price as what the Ring One was when it was released. And just in case anybody wants a shot at what it looks like from the front, there it is. That's the front shot. And there's the back of it. So if you want to know anything about the connections. So you meant to ask with the stem effects such as vocal roll, brat roll, etc. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't really played around with it much myself. I've done that with virtual DJ. Let's try and do something, and let's figure that out right now.
You don't get them girls loose. You don't get the world loose. You don't get money.
Mr. Worldwide.
But I do. You don't get them girls loose. You don't get the world loose. You don't get money. But I do.
Out there, y'all having a good time out there.
Que no paren la fiesta. Don't stop the party. Que no paren. Don't stop. I'm running through the world like a Scarface, world's mine, running back. 30,000 people on me, 80,000 people, 20,000 people. Red one in Stockholm, get my drink on. Let me hit the hookah. Sweet, I sold. They never will. Stretch it like slinky. I know what y'all thinking that you can never take me, but you can't break me.
We'll definitely have to experiment a little bit more with the stem effects for sure. Oops, sorry, didn't have the right stuff going here as I was demonstrating.
World now, yours truly. They never will stop the party. They can't, they won't, they never will stop the party.
Out there, y'all having a good time.
Now stop.
Okay, couple questions here. Oh, let's go on Mix Factory. How much the new Rane? $14.99 US. Zero full volume on the master. By the way, my master is not hooked up to my speakers right now. There's a reason for that. I have it hooked up to my booth. I kind of forget what the reason was now. Because I do have 4 speakers in here, so technically I could have actually ran both on the XLR, but I didn't really think about that. The Rane MK2 is available for purchase right now, man. Right now, today. So I don't know if they'll ever admit it or not. And I don't know if it was because of me, but I suggested to them a long time ago to is the mic echo? That's a pretty good question. I don't know. If you give me a second, I will grab a microphone and I will try to test that out for you. Well, check that out. And you know, it's funny that they are undercutting the Rev 7. And I had one. It's nice. If you're a scratch DJ, I just myself personally could not get used to the pitch faders being over top of the platters because I wasn't a battle style DJ. So I think that's where they really missed out. Good if you're a battle style DJ, but for regular wedding DJ, I don't know. You know, corporate DJ, it was just one of them strange things that there are things about it I liked. I bought one with my own money and then I sold it because I wasn't using it. I just kept thinking if I want to have a battle style system, I've got two 1200s and an S11. Like it just felt like I didn't really need it. Okay, we're gonna test this microphone situation out. So me whoa, that was too much. That was way too much. Check 1, 2. That was too much on the microphone. Way too much. Let me just see how these echoes are going to apply. Figure this one out here. Because good question. I never played around with this echo stuff. So you can one of the great things too is you can set the mic to go to the booth, turn that on and off, and you can turn it on and off to the computer. So if you want to record your set, another great thing too, by the way, that you might not know, if you're playing this, right, and you want to live stream, you can go. I'm like currently right now on OBS, I have it set just to, let me turn this down again. I've got it set as a sound card on the computer. I didn't have to do anything special. I didn't have to share my audio in Serato. None of that. It just picked this up. So you can actually turn your microphone off if you want to record into other software, which is going to be an interesting trick that I might try. Because you know how you can't record Beatport on Serato? Well, if you open up another program, you potentially could record it. See what I'm saying? Not saying anything, but just saying. Okay, so how do we turn the echo on for the microphone? Huh. Now I feel kind of dumb because I really where is it? Oh my god, this should be such an easy thing. Ah, mic effects. There we go. Mic effects one on. Okay, we're gonna check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Effect depth. Echo, reverb. Echo and reverb. So echo, check. Check, check. Let's do the feedback. Echo. The effect depth. C. 1, 2. I don't think so.
Man, y'all having a good time.
I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, if it did, I would be able to change my pitch fader. I think it's just an echo. I'm pretty sure it's just echo, man. But you do have your high low. You can adjust things, really tweak your voice the way you want to have it. Sounds good. You know, surprisingly, the mic sounds really good. I just don't know if it's picking up the fan noise with this microphone or not. So, yeah, echo is not beat synced. I don't believe. It's just an echo. I don't know if I've ever had a mic besides on my DJM mixers that would sync to the music, because it doesn't really have a big tail. It's not like you can like echo, oh, 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 oh. You know what I mean? So it's just a little bit of an echo. It's not a huge echo. Can we have USB A as a Serato control port and USB output to another computer for live streaming? I really can't see why not. But good question, because I don't know. I don't necessarily I don't know. I'm not even sure there's a way I can figure that out right now. It is a DJ lab, so I will attempt to see live if I can actually do that. Hey guys, don't forget, by the way, if you find this video useful, you know, becoming a member on the channel. It's only $2 a month. I'm in the new studio now. Just bought another new camera yesterday. I have a lot of money tied up into all of this craziness, man, and I got to spend more. I'm trying to get it to perfection, you know. $150 light, you know, like just all these things adding up as I pay the rent on this place, and it's just becoming a bit of a money pit. So your support and help will help me to move forward and keep the new space where we're doing lessons. I have DJs coming over here to live stream. And then when we have launches, I wake up early and hop. I literally woke up early and hopped on a bus. And if you know me, I don't ride TTC, streetcars, and buses and subways much. But it's going to rain this afternoon, so I couldn't do my scooter. And I didn't feel like spending the money on Uber because, well, I'm getting kind of a little bit broke here. Not broke, but I can't be spending $30 a day coming to the studio just for shits and giggles. Oh, by the way, friends, guess what? I don't do Ableton lessons now. By the way, I'm a liar. I'm a total liar. As I look at the back of this unit here and I realize it is USB A. It's still USB A. But they give you a USB A to USB C cable. That's what it was. My bad. Sorry, guys. Um, the people I know that do Ableton lessons, by the way, and let's keep on track here for a second, right? By the way, like I said, this is the launch of the Rane 1 MK2. You got any questions outside of that? Let's not chew up the chat with things that have nothing to do with this, okay? djlabtoronto@gmail.com. You can always email me anytime you want, and I'll answer things like that. Or if I'm just doing a generic stream, but when I wake up this early to come out here for a launch, we got to keep it on track. So, by the way, your question, can you hook this up to a second computer to do the audio output? That's a no. You can't do that. It literally, that line needs to be clicked over in order for the other computer to recognize it. So, good question, Samuel. Now we all know. Anybody else got any questions for me? No, buddy. That's okay. What's going on, Aaron? Yeah, it's nice. Now, of course, let's talk about some of the negatives, because there's always a negative. This all black platters are fingerprint magnets. Fingerprint magnets. So I will be talking to my friends at 12-inch skins, because on my my Denon SE6000Ms, they're all done in white, and I have custom white platters that have the little micro dots for grip, and I love it because I'm OCD about the fingerprints, and a black platter is always going to have the fingerprints. So I got to get on him sometime soon and say, can you send me out some white platters? Because if you think it looks nice now, when you see it with a white platter, it just, trust me, it'll look that much better. Ah, this is true, Aaron. You're right. If you're using both microphones, you do not have a level for your auxiliary. And no, this is scratch DJ. This is for scratch. And so you're never going to have a center. Oh, pitch. My bad. Yes. The pitch does have that indent in the middle to catch it, which, it's interesting that you bring that up. I never really thought about because I know a lot of guys on the 1200s took that out. So if ever they could make a controller where you could actually flick the switch, flick something that would make it click or not click, kind of like center lock on the A9 mixer, that'd be a pretty ingenious idea. But the faders on these things, man, like it's probably one of the few controllers I think. Well, all the Rane stuff and the Den and DJ stuff, their faders feel like 1200s. They glide so smooth, like they're not sticky. And do you know what else these guys do? They give you fader lube. Do you think? And I don't like to talk shit about the competition, but Alpha Theta Pioneer DJ, I spend a lot of money on their equipment, man, like a lot. No sticker. There's not a single sticker in the box. There's no fader lube, the deoxic lube stuff. Nothing. Every single product under the InMusic brand, the Newmark, the Denon DJ, the Rane, every single one of them comes with some stickers and it comes with some deoxic fader lube. Little small things, man. It's the little things sometimes that make a difference. Also, I don't know if you guys know or not, but they have these feet on these things, right? So you can run your cables forward. So when you're doing a gig, just genius, like smart things that these guys have thought about. And I got one other negative. It was a negative I had right from the day they made the Rane 4. The corners on these things, if you were to pick this up by the corners and it slipped, you'd rip your hand open. That's well, maybe not rip your hand open, but you'd scratch it up pretty bad. That's a pretty sharp corner. I don't know why they had to make such corners on it that they couldn't have like rounded them just a little bit. Just taking that little edge off would have been really nice. But other than that, this thing's built well. It feels like old school Rane product, just like the Ring one did. Basically, this is the NS75 that we all wanted, right? Except it's only 2-channel. It's trying to transition over to the other camera, which is all tilted like I'm in a Batman show or something. Guys, I don't know what more I can say about this at the moment. You cannot use 2 decks to control 4. It doesn't have any secondary layers, by the way. Um, I don't think so. Because the Rane 4 hasn't been out very long, so and the truth about the Rane 4 is it wasn't actually one of those planned products. You know what I mean? It was during COVID, there were shortages of parts, and they wanted to make something. So that's where the Rane 4 came out of. You're never going to see another Rane product that doesn't have motorized splatters. Not to my knowledge, anyways. I think that was just kind of like a one-off, and it's nice because it's light. You know what I mean? So for a lot of guys, really like that. 2 ring, 1 controllers to control 4 decks. Um, I don't think so. I don't think it would happen. I think there'd be a conflict. Not to mention, it's a crazy expensive thing to do. Now, I did have an NS7 and that could do dual layer, 2 layers. And I had the V7s on either side. I did actually have, and people said it couldn't be done, but I had 4 motorized decks running on Serato. Do you need it? I don't think so. The bigger question is I haven't tried on my range, my performer to see if my 1200s would run 4 decks, because that might be a real thing. But you still only got 2 faders. Like it wouldn't bother. I guess the only reason for that is doing a back-to-back with somebody. And I don't have 2 to test it. I don't know anyone else that has one. So just came out today. So let's look at the chat here for a second. And yes, the fact that this works with DJ Pro on the iPad is really fucking cool. I didn't really mean to swear there, but that's how cool it really is. Because I know, like, it's funny. I've got 11 people watching. I know Mojax and all these guys. They get the big views, right? And of course, as you guys know, I'd just like to mention it, that I like to thank In Music for letting me participate as one of the reviewers for their stuff. Um, Especially the guys at Rane. Well, Den and DJ Rane, well, they kind of take care of me for anything. But this is like, no, I don't want to say this is the first product I got before release, because I'm pretty sure I had the Rane 4 before release. I think the Performer I got just after, or maybe I had it before, or close to. I can't remember. I can't keep track. But yeah, I am pretty honored to be part of the crew that gets to play around with this stuff and make a few videos. Just sucking back a breakfast bar because, like, man, it's 11 o'clock. I'm usually like, still rolling out of bed right now. I got up early. What's going on, Milky Mike?
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's up, baby?
Clubs at the side. Want to see something, hit me in the line. VIP, cause you know I got a shine. Fuck you first, and you love you long time. All my girls get down on the floor. Back to back, drop it down real loud. Put the lady by the face like a house. London Bridge, wanna go down like London, London, London. Wanna go down like London, London, London. We going down like
Just screwing around here while I munch back one of these breakfast bars. So, give me a moment, gather your thoughts, and I'm getting back in like literally 2 seconds. Women are replaceable. Nah. So you're 6 years old, and if you buy any more equipment, well, when you say DJ Mikey, Milky Mike, any more equipment, all you need to do is sell some of the other shit. That's the key. There's no good reason to have, take it from me, man. I got a lot of gear, too much gear. You only really need one good system. You don't need to have everything. Doesn't make any sense. So, raise the funds. If you tell your wife, I'm selling gear, you say, I'm selling some gear to get the money to buy this, then there's no argument. Think about it. When women go buy new clothes or they go buy new purse, new shoes, do they sell their old clothes and purses and shoes to get the money? They fucking throw it away. They send it to, like, fucking one of these secondhand stores. Do you ever see your wife ever sell anything? Did your wife ever put anything up on Facebook Marketplace and sell a purse because she wants to buy a new purse? Never. Never. My girlfriend in 10 years of being with her has never sold a goddamn thing. Ever. Never. Yes. Andrew, great question. It is the exact same size. You know, all you got to do is just read a couple books on psychology, man. I'm very fortunate that my girlfriend of 10 years, she's basically fiance. We're basically married, but we don't live together, you see, because I'm smart like that. And she has nothing to say about how much gear I have. If I talk about selling gear, she's like, "Well, don't sell it if you don't only sell it if you don't need it, or if it's going to make you if it's making you happy, keep it." Yeah, she's got a collection of purses exactly. And you know what? She can't make any money with that purse. You could go DJ and make some money. Anyways, not here to play marriage counselor. We're here. If you got questions about the Ring 1 MK2, I'm here. I'm going to kick around for maybe like another 15 minutes. And then I got some live streaming to do. You know, the SC Live 4 in white is really fucking nice, I gotta say. You know, I really enjoy it. Even like I've got it right now at home. I don't have any speakers. All my speakers are here at the studio. At home, the only thing I've got to DJ with because I have no speakers is the SC Live 4. And so just with those speakers alone, I have a lot of fun. You know what else is a lot of fun? Stupidly enough, I know it's really off topic from this controller, but I never used a Flex 2 with DJ Pro on my phone. And the I'm gonna give a shout out here, man, to my good friends at III. Look at these. See, smart. Rane made a little spot so I can take the transmitter for the wireless headphones and I can just slide it under, out of the way. Easy. It's like it wasn't even there. These headphones sound so nice, by the way. I didn't think I'd be a big fan of the wireless, but they're really cool. Also, I got to shout out my buddy RD Pop, Rick Delano. He makes these in Toronto. First, speaking of headphones, the guy made me the Sennheiser, which I really like. It's a nice lollipop. And that was kind of him. And then, like a month later, the guy's like, "Hey, Steve, I want to make you another one." So I get this one here. And the guy customizes with my the DJ Lab on it. And you can't tell on camera, but that's UV reactive. I got to get a black light in here that'll light that thing up. So lollipops are nice. The wireless is really cool, man. I use these actually because they can work with the transmitter or they can work Bluetooth. And I actually wear them at home a lot when my girlfriend's like, she's staying over and she's sleeping and I want to still watch some videos and stuff on YouTube. I pair these things with my phone and they sound great. I got an app where I can go in, I can adjust the sound profile. I can EQ the headphones. And that's what's cool. I can EQ the headphones and then connect them over. Yeah, buddy. I I remember when I first saw this brand, I'm like, AI. And it sounds like I. I'm like, I. Yeah, it's great. What a great name. Wild. Thanks, Milky Mike. I try my best with these streams. And the camera that's looking overhead right now, see, I was going to stream in 4K today, but I don't know what was going on with my my stream earlier because I was streaming I did some videos on this. All the videos I just did recently. Well, one was with a Brio. Oh yeah, there's no latency on these headphones, dude. That's they're not just Bluetooth. You know what I mean? Like this transmitter is basically like Wi-Fi. Yes, the Ring One MK2 fits in the exact same case as the Ring One. But yeah, these IIIs, there's like the latency. There on paper, there is like I don't know if it's 4 milliseconds or something crazy. It's something super low. I mean, and the other thing I gotta mention, I've charged these things up one time in the transmitter one time, and I've been using the shit out of them. Like the battery life on these headphones is something like 20 hours. So I use them every day. I haven't charged anything. So you could do some crazy marathon set with these and you're fine. You know, I because usually you buy DJ headphones and you only use them to DJ. Where with these headphones, I can use them to DJ and I can use them for everything else. And they're, like the Pioneer wireless ones, they're bulky and heavy. These are light, man. And all the parts are user replaceable, all modular. Okay, I need to go get some water. You guys can come up with some questions. Okay, I'm back. What's going on here? Yeah, slate gray would be nice. I'm just going back to some stuff. Um, okay. What are we gonna do now?
I wanna hold 'em like they do in Texas, please. Hold 'em, let 'em hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. Love game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. I'll get him hard, show him what I got.
So these headphones, by the way, are the TMA2 wireless. So guys, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this particular stream. I'm going to set up some cameras, do some stuff, and I'm going to come back and do a live stream and do an actual mix on this thing. Give it a little workout. So don't forget, hit the alert button. I should be starting the stream up in at least the next 15 minutes. So thanks to everyone that popped in here. It wasn't a lot of people. You know, I got my core group, get a chance to see it. And I'm going to go check to see how the other videos are doing that I've released. And yeah, we're going to be back. You want to see the back? There's the back. So here's what you got. You got two mic inputs. You got your RCA, your auxiliary. You do have the ability to hook up, you could hook up CDJs with this thing or phono. So it's got line. Yeah. You know what? Personally, I'm kind of okay, but they gave a USB to USB-C cable with it. So you can hook up two turntables to this. You can hook up two CDJs, let's say. So it's got two lines. So I guess kind of ultimately, and oh, keep in mind the hardware effects, by the way, because they're hardware effects, if you plugged in two turntables into the system, you could use this as a hardware effects. The hardware effects on the mixer would work. I'm just not sure about the filter. I'm not 100% sure on that. Something I'll have to try. I'll have to hook a CDJ up and see how that works. Or better yet, bring my Rane. Not the Rane, the Dead and DJ SC6000Ms. Yes, 12-inch skins, dude. You must have read my mind. I literally earlier in the stream, I said I need to contact my friends at 12-inch skins to get some white discs. Because yeah, I don't know why they didn't make them white in the first place, but I guess that's good news for you. That means you can sell a bunch of white ones. So the only thing I don't know is I don't know how long I've got it for. So the sooner you can get those discs up to me, the sooner I can slap them on and do videos with the white discs on it. Oh, they told you that, eh? That they were thinking of you? And I'm telling people too, if for some reason someone does not like it in white, I know you're going to make a skin for it, right? Awesome. So yeah, anyone who doesn't like the white system, 12-inch skins has got you covered, man.
Beyond belief, beyond compare. Come with me, I'll take you there. Up, 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 up.
Actually, you could almost do a Canadian flag on this thing. So, friends, yeah, we're going to wrap this one up. I'm going to set up some other cameras and we're going to do a little mix on this thing. So, come back and you'll see this thing in action. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks to everyone who popped in. Special shout to 12-inch skins for always keeping things fresh here at the DJ Lab. Don't forget, I have a code that you can save a little bit of money. I think the code is the DJ Lab. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's going to be live, so don't worry.